I mean, we just been in practice and we talked about doing the little things. You know, it's a lot of stuff that we're doing ourselves to ourselves. We got in a rut, but I mean, we have to go out there and play hard and compete for 40 minutes.
It seems like you guys are getting pretty decent looks, both driving and good looks off the catch, but things just weren't falling. I mean, have you seen a team or been a part of a team that's been in this kind of a slump where just you're getting the looks, but things just aren't going through the hoop?
Yeah, I mean that's just part of the game, though. You have to respond. I mean, you're not going to score. I mean, you're not going to get great looks like that all the time. It's just a matter of making them. And once they do fall, I think we'll be in a great position to win.
What do you remember about Washington State when you played them before? I mean, when you opened the season, that was the first homestand of the season. What do you remember about it?
They play a fast pace, and they have two really good players in Lacey and Hawkinson, and they go to them pretty much every time down. They got some good role players too, but those two guys are their focal points on the offensive end. So it's going to be a main issue of ours to try and stop them.
Do you think you might have taken them a little lightly last time? I mean, you've beaten Washington 2 days before, and here they come in, and they're not supposed to be as good.
Right.
You think that you might have?
No, we didn't overlook them. It's just like you just have to play. I mean, they beat Washington at Washington. I don't think anybody overlooks anybody in league play. Things just happen. Last year the league was crazy. This year it's going to be crazy at the end, I'm sure. So I don't think we overlooked them. I think they came in and just played a better game. But we'll give them our best shot tomorrow.
Are there things you can go back to that you did against Washington the last time you won a game that you can go back to and say, okay, listen, this worked. Maybe let's go back to this. Is there anything like that, or is it just making shots?
I think it's more than that. I think we have to just be. It's just maintaining the energy and effort for 40 minutes. That's like that. That's really the main thing because we can score with anybody. Yeah, just maintaining effort and energy for 40 minutes.
How much do you think getting into conference play where teams scrutinize you more carefully, they're familiar with your players, your personnel, and how you play, they scout you better. How much has that made a difference in how you guys have been able to play offensively?
Um, I think it's made a difference, but like we're scouting them too. So like at the end of the day, like they can know all your plays, but you still have to execute them. So it's like I mean they can know our actions, they can watch a bunch of tape, but it's another thing to go. You have to get through a screen. You have to open up on a back cut. You have to fight through a back door. These are all things that like you can watch on film and you can know about, but I mean it's still gonna happen. So it's just part of the game.
When you go home after a game where you haven't played well as a group, and you think back to the start of the season when you played so well, can you figure out what the difference is and what's gone wrong?
Um, I think I think we've had issues. We just need to come together. I mean, I don't know if it's so much, what the other team's doing. It's what we're doing. We're not shooting the ball particularly well right now. Defensively, we've been better, but offensively, we're struggling a little bit right now. And I'm sure, like I said earlier, once we get out of that, we'll be fine.
Is there frustration or any sort of drop off in confidence, you think, or is it just a game-to-game thing?
None. It's a game-to-game thing. It's a long season. I know on the outside it may seem like we're frustrated. We got 13 games left. It's a long conference season, so who's to say we can't win the rest of the way.
Is there anything you do in particular yourself to try and shake off a game, like you guys just had? And is there anything as a team you guys try and do to shake that off?
Yeah, you forget about it. I mean, you really don't dwell on losses. There's really no point. It's in the past. You can watch the film later, but the season is so packed together that you got a game the next 4 days. So, I mean, what's the point of looking in the past and mulling over a loss when you have another opponent coming up?
When you talk to your dad after games or the next day,
Yeah.
what's his impression of what's going on with your team?
We just need to come together. I mean, he was part of a losing streak when he was at Nebraska too, and theirs was pretty big. So he just said like you guys have to stick together because he's right now we're playing with like a weight on our back, and once we get rolling, then everything will fall into place.
Are those his words?
Oh yeah.
Is that how you feel?
That's what he said.
And you feel that?
No.